Howdy folks, so yes, I'm back again at Khalid's place. As you remember, I was looking out from that window over there at my Saga over here, but today of course I'm driving the Mitsubishi Super Touring, which came here beautifully. It's like a shakedown drive of the Super Touring today. So a lot of you were actually asking what kind of car does Khalid drive. Well, would you believe it? That's his car. That is his Saga hatchback, and it's a showcase of things that he sells. Okay, first off, look at that beautiful grille. It says Nissan over there, and it's got its spotlights inside. He's got fender mirrors, he's got bonnet vents, he's got stripes on the bonnet, he's got beautiful Watanabe wheels, deep dish Watanabe wheels, 9J, negative offset. Everything on this car is from the stuff that he has collected over the years, so it's like a showcase, it's a showpiece. Even the lights, look, they're actually sitting inside, they are recessed, unlike normal Saga lights which are flush. And look at the offset of those wheels, it's crazy. He's got an extractor forced straight into one stainless steel, and the pipe is a straight pipe, goes straight through the car. Check it out, that's what he sells as well. He's got the spoilers, he's got the roof rack, he's actually got the wind visor up there. He's got chrome air press with rubber linings. This car is a technical tour de force, or rather an accessories tour de force. Look at that, more fins than a freaking 8-course Chinese dinner. Amazing. I think these were made by Fizz last time. Fantastic. Front diffusers for the wind deflectors. This is his that's the year he was born, and this guy is just a showcase of the I didn't notice this, but yeah, what better way to open your back hatch than to have a huge handle at the back? How cool is that? He's put on bumper garnish, clear headlamp, tail lights. I could go on and on and on. I saw this upstairs on his wall. So yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at the interior. Look at his gear stick. That is just crazy. He's got so much stuff in there. It's brilliant. And look at the wood paneling. He's got wood paneling on his door on the inside where you rest your arm. So cool. Unbelievable. This is a little bit of DIY. I think this is where the washer nozzles used to be, but check it out. Remember, those were all the rage at one point back in the 90s. This was a clip-on for your windshield wiper. It's supposed to actually press the windshield wiper down so that it has a little bit more pressure when it's wiping. So just incredible. He's got look at that, 2-point harness, seat belts. Unbelievable. Crazy. It's center console made of wood. So again, this is the car that he uses to drive all over Malaysia to actually pick up parts from places like Kelantan, Perlis, Terengganu, Johor, Kulai, you name it. He's gone there and he's picked up parts for the car. So yes, I'm here today. His shop is up there. I'm here again today to actually pick up the Orion grille for my Saga, and yep, it's gonna be cool, so stay tuned. I'm gonna shoot a bit more upstairs in a little while. So here we are up again at Saga Accessories Paradise at Khalid's place. Yes, I'm sure you recognize the guitars, and I'm here today to collect this. I booked it already. This is the original Orion grille. Sorry, so excited I get choked. But there we go, that is it. And the one way to tell is that there are actually 4 holes in this grille. It ends here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you remember the Magma grille, it actually goes across, like straight through. It's the Magma grille that I can show you as an example. Hey Khalid, what's up? What are you holding?
Okay, we have something very special today.
Ooh.
Not that. This is the only full orange Saga reflector known to exist.
For the rear, in between the rear lights?
Yes, it goes where the number plate is.
Nice.
So the number plate has to be shifted
somewhere
down
else, yeah. So
top.
this will actually fit a Saga as well as an Iswara.
It would, but with an Iswara, since the tail lamps have a curve and they have the grooves,
Right,
it'll
right,
look out
true.
of place.
It might look out. And so that's the only orange one you've seen.
It's the only orange ones anyone's ever seen.
Wow,
And,
amazing.
I acquired this from a friend in Sabah.
He flew it over to you?
Yeah,
Nice.
it was a negotiation in the months making. Okay.
It's basically the same thing, but it's just very uniquely a different color.
So this is
You can
faded.
see that,
Got
right?
it off of a scrap car.
Right.
But
Okay.
it actually had a number plate covering this.
Oh, okay.
So when I peeled it off, they had the Saga. So that's why you have this shape.
The number plate is protecting it. Was protecting it,
yeah.
and then this is part was exposed.
Now this also actually
Amazing.
came from a very interesting car.
Okay.
There was this house that was abandoned, not inhabited for many years, and there was this Saga Orion parked inside.
Sedan?
Sedan.
Yeah, Orion sedan, of course.
In the original green
Yep.
finish.
Oh yes, Kasturi green, I think they call it.
Something like
Something like that, yeah.
And it was just left there for so long. So
Okay.
finally one day the brother to the owner of that car
Okay.
decided to sell the car.
Okay.
But he did not want to sell it so that people would reuse the car. He wanted to sell it as scrap only.
Scrap.
So we don't know why, what's the story
Okay.
behind it.
Okay.
So the person who bought that car to scrap it for parts was a friend of mine.
All right. Okay.
And what he discovered was this car, how it was a mystery is that it was absolutely pristine besides the dust.
Okay.
There was no rust whatsoever.
Parked under a porch, I suppose.
The screws were all still shining.
Wow.
There were no wiring at all in the engine bay.
Amazing. So it's
As if the
original
car-
condition.
As if the car was never on the road, like it was
Right.
a display model. or
Right.
something.
Okay.
The oil within the engine was still
Clean.
clear,
Wow.
and within a couple of days there was nothing left of the car. People were just they
Grabbing-
went on it like
grabbing
piranhas.
everything. Yeah,
because
I'm sure.
Everything was
I'm
so
sure.
pristine, and he himself used a lot of the fenders and hoods and doors
Okay.
onto his personal car.
Onto his-
They were just such good condition.
Right.
And that is the car I got the gearbox to replace my Saga Orion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So I just wanted to show the folks here what a magma grill. This is a magma grill, right?
That's right. This
this is a
the
magma grill?
Magma 8 valve.
And you can actually see the lines are different. They
go
go
till the
they
end.
go to the end completely. Whereas the one I just bought from Khalid, let's put it side by side so people can see. My viewers are all very sharp. There we go. So yes, there you go, folks. That's the Orion grill. You can see it ends here as far as the slats are concerned. This is the magma grill. It goes all the way to the end. There we go. So yes, since my car is from 85 and it's supposed to be an Orion, she's gonna get the Orion grill. Khalid has another one over there, but it's not for sale. That's for his project car, his project Orion, which is coming out soon. If you all remember very clearly, or if you remember at all, I just took these off my car. They're somewhere in my house. If anybody wants them, let me know. But yeah, whole bunches of good stuff in here. Let's take a look at his wall of honor insofar as the rear garnishes are concerned. Check that out. Let me give you a good view there. These are all the rear garnishes for Proton Sagas. This one looks a lot thicker though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's the exact same one as this.
Yeah.
So that's a new old stock.
Right.
And this is
This old stock.
old stock.
And there's the pride of your collection, the only one that he's got,
I'm
the only
going
one in
to
Malaysia.
rearrange all these again someday because there's been new additions. There's one,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
two, there's three.
There's more
So
over there.
this one, despite its really poor condition,
It's clear,
It's well, it used to be red, but
Right.
basically it all faded out, and the back acrylic, this stuff, has disappeared.
It's disappeared.
So I got this used from a friend who used to work with Proton.
Oh,
And he
nice.
claims that this was off one of their demo cars, and apparently made by Eon Tech.
Nice.
So I'm not sure. I mean,
Right,
people
yeah.
can make up stories if they wish, but it does not match any of the existing ones I have still.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
it's still interesting to me. At
Very.
least. So yeah, this maybe is.
Those are original Saga cards, aren't they?
That's right. Yeah. They
In
will-
the blue.
I pick them up whenever I find them in really good condition.
Yeah, that's nice. That's very, very nice. And you were carrying these up just now. This is the rear garnish for Niswara, isn't it?
They're all on the floor down there.
Let's go have a look.
Especially sunlight.
Yeah, there's some more there. And those will actually go underneath the underneath this. It goes underneath this.
That's right. It goes. There's a long panel.
Yeah, that's right.
The tail lamps. So this goes on the Iswara bumper.
Right, there we go.
This is the Iswara rear bumper.
Also, you can tell from the plastic, it's new old stock, but very nice.
And despite being very thin, it's very flexible. It doesn't break.
And it already comes with double-sided tape.
Yep.
Very nice. Hey, it's a good reflector actually. It's picking up a lot of light.
Exactly. Yeah.
Very nice.
And then you had these. These were the ones that went on the panel, the long panel that's underneath.
And these curve around the car.
That's right. Let's see. There's a couple of it that have already opened. Not this.
Yeah, these would actually curve.
And they match the tail lamps.
That's right.
See, you have the reverse lamp.
Got the reverse lamp.
You got
there.
the brake lamp. You got the signal.
Lamp. And it goes right underneath that part, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And there's two variations. This one is the one with the Iswara. So this matches. This goes with this.
Right.
Yeah, so Iswara would have that.
Okay. That set sort of. Yeah.
One moment. Hiding here somewhere.
See the things we can find.
This was the tailgate garnish, also by Gatsby.
Gatsby.
Yeah.
Gatsby,
brand.
The people who make water gloss for your hair.
I don't think so.
Hey, amazing that I would know that, right? Seeing as how I don't have hair. So put that down, and where does that go?
This goes between the tail lamps.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so this is really the full set right here.
Wow.
For the Iswara sedan.
For the Iswara sedan. Folks, anybody got an Iswara sedan, you gotta get this. You gotta get this before I buy it and I don't even have an Iswara.
Back, so it lights up.
Yep. I see it.
Yeah. So this was done by Gatsby.
Super cool.
And then you have the Saga ones. This would be the Saga variation right here. This is the Saga variation. It does not have Iswara in the middle. And you had the choice whether you wanted the red and orange ones, which better complement the tail lamp.
Yes.
Or you had an all red version as well.
Okay. And those would actually fit on my car, wouldn't they?
They would fit right on. They would look really nice on your car.
Essentials, folks, first. Always essentials first. Okay. Wow. So yeah, if anybody's got a Saga, you want to put that, you know where to come. Look at that. So cool. You need an Iswara. You have an Iswara. So damn nice. Thank you for the tour again, bro.
And
what did you
for
find?
those with a little extra cash.
How little? Don't tell me that's the one with the third brake light inside. And the signal light.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
wow.
I managed to acquire these recently.
Nice.
And if you wanted to, like what we just saw was basically the full set.
Yep.
But if you wanted to take things a step further, Air Master, Wing Master, and Levi's.
Okay.
I'm not sure if they're related to the company that made jeans.
Jeans, right.
But they had a factory and they produced these spoilers with the signal lamps installed.
Working signal lamps.
Working signal lamps.
Working third brake light.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you wired them on, and when the tail lamps, when you indicate it right, they blink right. They indicate left, they blink left. If you had the hazards on,
they would blink twice. And you hit the brakes, and that one will light up as well.
And these fit right onto the Saga Iswara as well. Sedan or aeroback, they fit right on.
Wow. And how much would something like that cost?
I have sold a piece for 1,000 ringgit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Unpainted, like that.
Like this. And people would rather not paint it.
Keep it white.
If you paint it,
you
would lose this
that
brand,
Levi's,
the stamping, and they feel it's not worth it.
Right.
So they're perfectly content with
just leaving it like that.
The white spoiler.
White spoiler,
they live with it.
My red Saga my first car was a red Saga. It had a black spoiler. It had something like that, but without the signal lamps, just the third brake light in the middle.
Extend?
It was not like this. It kind of ended around here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it had a third brake light.
Third brake light inside.
That also may very well have been by Air Master.
By Air Master or Levi's.
They were the major company of making these spoilers.
Amazing. Because even the Levi's font looks like the jeans company.
Exactly.
Take a close up of that. Check it out.
And believe it or not, there's a Wrangler's brand as well.
That's another jeans company. So.
I may have it here actually.
You picked up 2 of these or 3 and sold 1 already?
I picked up 10 pieces. Actually.
10 pieces.
Yeah. What happened was we went to the factory itself
And got it.
and dug it out. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's all we
Okay.
had left.
Right.
So whatever else that maybe still be existing would either be with stockists or
Owners
shops.
or
You
shops.
gotta find them all
Yeah,
stock.
that's true.
That's why they're so expensive to
Excellent.
find these things. Yeah, but let me find that Wrangler reflector. What it is.
A Wrangler. So we have a Levi's spoiler. Now we're gonna look for a Wrangler.
Okay. I may as well show you all the different types of these reflectors that I've collected over the years. That's okay, let's go back there where the sunlight is.
Okay,
bright.
sure.
So we have a additional selection. Okay, so this
Also
is
by
Gatsby.
Gatsby,
Okay, so
right.
this is the same. But this was, I guess, the first unit I ever found. The only one.
This one's
This
got
one's
Proton
had
on
a bit
it.
of an injury.
Okay, but
Also Gatsby, but it's got Proton in the middle.
Yeah.
So this is rarer, harder to find.
okay.
Now we've got this version by
Full
don't know
red.
who.
Yeah,
It's all red,
full red.
all around, and it has Proton in the middle.
Mm.
And then we've got Proton and Eon Saga.
Eon Saga.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
See that?
And I just remembered, I've got more. See, it's all coming back to me. A lot of this stuff just sits in hiding until, times like these. Gotta pull it all out.
Check this out. This is all the key lock guards and stuff.
1, 2, 3. Okay, here's the Wrangler. It's hiding here. Back
because
towards
it was-
the window.
Back because it was precious.
Yes, they're under there, they mean a lot. Okay, so here we are. This is the one that's Wrangler.
Yeah, there it is.
So it's just a straight flat thing like that. It doesn't curve all around the side. You've got this diagonal band,
Yep.
Proton in the center. And then there was this, just a simple flat red, white Proton in the center. And then you had this, also Proton and Eon Saga on the side.
Look at that. Brilliant. So how come there are two different fonts for Proton? One is like this.
Yep.
And then the other one is more flat like this.
Okay, so basically, this is really them following the original emblem, the font,
Okay,
right?
got it.
And then I suppose this was sort of like
Stylized a bit.
perhaps on purpose, or this was as close as they could get to copying that.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
maybe they didn't have
Got
the
it.
means.
Because I remember the Proton logo on the boot at the back, the emblem, yeah?
Yeah.
There were two types. One was smoother and then one had sharp surfaces. So the one for my car, the 1985, would be the one with the sharp surfaces.
That's right.
Ah,
The
okay.
smooth one would be Swara, Wira.
Right. So for Saga, it was the sharper.
That's right.
Do you have a sample? Maybe you can have a look. Show my viewers what I'm talking about. A picture tells 1,000 words. There are actually two boot emblems for Saga and Iswara. They're kind of different.
So this is the one I sold to you before.
That's the sharp one, right?
This is the sharp one.
There we
Terminology for this is Jawi or Tando. Proton Jawi or Proton Tando.
There we go. If you notice, there are sharp edges to it, sharp points that looks like a bit like a crease.
Maybe in here. No, that's Saga.
Okay.
Proton. There we go.
There we go. So
This
this,
is
is the
original.
newer,
New
original,
stock original, yeah.
original, but this is the newer one, newer font, right? And so you can see now for yourself the difference. This is a lot more rounded. These are sharper edges and more rounded. You can see. But the Saga one remained the same, right?
Remains the
just
same.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
So a lot of people fail to realize the difference, or maybe they just choose not to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
So I've seen Sagas with this emblem,
Right.
and it irks me really. Does. It's a pet peeve.
Pet peeve.
I'm
There
like,
we go.
"Oh, why? But oh well.
So the one for my car is actually this one.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one.
Okay. And then later on for the Iswara would be this one. There we go.
And another thing is, a lot
Yeah.
of people thought that these 1.3S or 1.5S or 1.5i emblems were actually a pair, left and right on the fenders. But
They're
no.
not. No, they're not.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
they're even packed individually.
Yes, they
The
are.
thing is,
One-
they were only ever originally on the left-hand side fender,
Interesting.
never on the right.
Hashtag the more you know.
Hashtag the more you know.
Amazing. Great, great. Thank you for that information. Awesome. So folks, another tour, another day, another little bit of money spent, but worthwhile. If you're in the area, you need to drop by. Of course, I'm going to leave the address in the description and the contact number as well. But this is a treasure trove. I mean, I can't think of a better expression for it, but it's an absolute treasure trove of Saga parts. New old stock, old stock, you name it. There's whole bunches we haven't gone through yet, but I'm going to save that for another day, for sure. You all take care. Thank you for watching. Thanks, Khalid. You're the man again. Thank you so much. And if anything, just give this guy a buzz. He'd love to talk to you, I'm sure. And take care. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye. Credit scene is dedicated to, check this out. Look at these door visors. These are the first time I've actually seen door visors that have these little spots in them to break up the sunlight. Look at that. Normally you would find these spots around your windshield or around the area where the rear view mirror is. You will find these spots, right? It is actually to break up the glare. So let's say this is you are driving. You see how it breaks up? See how it breaks up the glare? Wow, this is a good credit scene. Excellent. Anybody want these? They come in their own little box. Actually quite a big box. And each one comes in its own packaging like that. Check that out. High quality stuff. Very, very, very high quality stuff.